Hello dear my friends, welcome to a new tutorial about how to build gaming PC based on AMD Phenom. AMD Phenom, very good CPU. This one has 3 cores, 2.2 GHz. This is all you need, trust me. Let's begin by installing the CPU. So the CPU is pretty simple. You see this triangle? You see this one on the motherboard? You line them up. Of course, you leave that thing up first, and then you line them up. Come on, my friend, fit. Oh, wait a minute, I don't think it's quite right. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so now that it's in place, you might notice there is a slight gap. We are going to fix this with a pistol. No, we are not going to shoot it. Instead, just hammer it down into the motherboard. You see, it fits. Now, the CPU cooler, make sure if it has a sticker, it is peeled off. Now, you put it like this, slowly, very gently. I said gently push in this thing to fit. Okay, we got it. Now, the second one is a bit more tricky. You have to really see what you are doing. That's it, perfect. Now, there is a lever. You flip it, and that's it. This is not going anywhere in the near future, of course. Now, second part, the RAM. Never buy DDR5 or stupid things. Limit yourself to maximum of DDR4. And also, 32 gigabytes is for soy boys. Thus, we use 2 gigabyte RAM. Now that we have here the RAM sticks, you must see the order. Of course, there is no order, except that you pull this back here and right here. You have a notch in the middle, right here. You line this up with this. Of course, you are not going to get it on the first try. Okay, now it is a bit hard to push, so what I am going to do is you take your pistol again and you do this. You see, now it is not going anywhere. Very good, my friend. Next step. Before the next step, I just want to address the issue with the fan. If it falls off, just put it back in now. Now, we must address the graphic card issue, because it did not have HDMI. No. This is not good. It does not have HDMI. So, we are going to put in our brand new RTX 5090. You see, this is HDMI. This is for Virgin VGA. We do not need this. At least I don't need it. But if you want to, you can put a VGA, just like this one. Of course, with 2 gigabytes of RAM, your performance will not be ideal. Thus, you add more RAM, which is quite simple. Just push all of this, because we are going to add a lot of RAM. We are going to make this one a server. Of course, I did not line the notch perfectly. You're never gonna get it on the first try, unless you are some sort of American spy. Okay? No, not okay. Now, it's very hard to push in, so I recommend using the pistol to do this. And possibly I just damaged this part, but hey, it's alright. I was gonna throw it away anyways. Okay, now next step. The next step will be to remove the GPU, because you just made the CMOS fell off again. Okay, very good. Now you put the RTX back in. just to make sure it nicely fits like this. And now we add more RAM, because RAM is life, and life without RAM is extremely difficult. Very yeah, it's very hard to push in, so to make sure you tighten it well, like this. Now one of the final steps is to actually find where you plug in the fan. It's right here. So you take these two pins and be careful with it. You plug it in. Yippee! No, I am just kidding. We are not over yet. Your next step will be to install the IO shield. Of course, who needs IO shields? Just throw that away, bled. Now the moment you've been expecting. Gold power supply. I do not want to damage it. You have here your ATX connector. Some have 24, some have 28 pins. You just have to see this, and this part will then go like this in them holes. Very, very easy to understand. You must put it more on the left. You push it down. Next, these. Obviously, you cannot put them in any order. You see, this does not work. Okay, so now that you plug this in, of course our GPU is way too much of a giga to actually have GPU power. But if yes, you must insert this in the GPU somehow. And now it is time for the final test. So for the final test, make sure this is flipped to 0 and you put your power cable in. You see, my friend, you line up this way, fit, and then you flip the switch, and then we have to add a power button, which obviously is these pins right here. I do not have a power button though, thus I'm going to use a screwdriver. Look, and now you have a fully working PC. Obviously it will not be as good as Nvidia, even though this is Nvidia card. But this, this will be very good PC. Ouch. Yes.